Well, it's hard to say how many would have guessed that Cece would be the last young adult standing, but that's how things have shaken out in the category belonging to the youngest mentor of them all. That's just one of the things that Demi and I discussed a little earlier when we pulled up the director's chairs for our weekly chat.
So, for this first time ever, we are not going to start out talking about Cece.
Really? What are we going to start off talking about?
Paige.
Paige, okay.
What do you think happened?
You know what? I think that her supporters didn't pull through for her. I think she did an amazing job, and I honestly don't know why she went home this week. I don't think that she deserved to go home after the performance she gave.
Well, we know that you didn't agree 100% with the direction she wanted to go with her performance,
Yes.
but everyone actually seemed to love it. So, any regrets on your end with what Paige put up on the stage?
I don't have any regrets ever in life. You know, I try to learn from
Love that.
everything. But I do have to think, you know, had I had stayed a little more defiant on my end, like a little bit more, I don't
Like,
know.
no, that is not the song you're going to do.
Yeah, or just like, maybe we should add this
Yeah.
or that, or maybe take away this or that. Like, it all came together really well, and I'm glad that it did. But, you know, I think that she went home for a reason, too.
What reason is that?
Well, I don't know what really happened. I think she did a great job, and it was a great performance. But, you know, I was skeptical about her not getting as many votes as she did the week before, and obviously she didn't.
What is up with your group, like the young adult group? You never know what is going to happen results night.
Right.
It's kind of, there's no rhyme or reason to the results. Last week, you know, the judges applauded Paige's
Paige.
performance and said, Cece, you are packing your bags, go home. Thursday night comes, and instead, Cece is safe.
Like, you literally can't
is happening
predict
here?
anything on this show, which makes it really exciting and fun, but also really nerve-wracking. All you can do is just hope that CC's supporters really follow through this week and just continue to vote as much as possible, because, you know, if they don't, she'll be going home. And if they're fans of hers, you know, they have to vote, because it all comes down to America. It's all in America's hands.
Well, the time has come, folks. Drum roll. Let's talk about Cece.
Yes.
All right, so it's safe to say their strategy last week was pretty much go big or go home, and despite what the judges said, she did not go home, folks, okay? So what did you think when they actually called out her name on Thursday saying that Cece was safe?
You know, I knew that she did a great job, and I knew that she deserved to be safe. But, you know, people don't follow through and support her sometimes, and it's really disappointing. So I was a little surprised. But I'm very thankful that the people that did support her really followed through with it.
Yes.
And I could not have been more thankful for all of the people supporting her.
All right, well, when we saw Vino Alon go home, it kind of made everybody be like, okay, anything can happen. We clearly see that Cece is a survivor.
Right.
Do you think that she just might, like, beat out all the odds and make it to the finale?
I have no doubt in my mind that she could win this whole competition. I think that she is one of the most relevant things on this show. I know that a lot of people my age and around, you know,
The young folks.
the younger
the young hip
folks,
folk.
I think that, you know, we all really love Cece for a reason that we can't really describe. And maybe Simon and LA don't get it because they're older, maybe. I don't know what it is. But, you know, me and all my friends really love Cece, and that's who our favorite is, regardless if she was on my team or not.
I love that. Well, we clearly see that, like I said, it was go hard or go home. What is the strategy after a number like Lady Marmalade? Are we going even bigger, or are we, like, dialing it back?
It's just there's two performances this week. One's going to be unplugged, and the other one is going to be part of the Pepsi Challenge. I don't think it's about going bigger or toning it back. I think we found our level, and I think we need to keep it in mind that, you know, whatever we do for each song, it has to fit the song, and it has to be still Cece.
I love that. Well, I cannot wait to see it. Can't wait to see your performance. And I missed last week, and I'm happy we're back.
So there are some of Demi's thoughts on the fate of her girls.